Welcome to another deck highlight. Today we've got my absolutely favorite archetype to play in the history of Snap, and that is a classic bounce deck. This deck list is playing all 1, 2, and 3 energy cards and gives us an absolutely ton of key sequencing decisions on turns 4, 5, and 6 of not only where we're going to play those cards out, but in what order to optimize the amount of points that we're putting onto the board. This is a deck list that really rewards you for knowing the metagame and the output of your opponent's decks, so that way you can throw priority in key spots to dodge their tech cards or grab priority in key spots so you can bounce your 1-drops back to your hand before the Killmonger comes up in an inopportune turn. The core of this deck list is definitely Bast here, being able to pump up the stats of almost everything in our deck. This card often puts out double-digit points worth of power for just a single energy. Our other growers in this deck that scale up to size are Bishop, as well as Angela, who also love one of my personal favorite Marvel Snap cards in Kitty Pryde, who bounces in and out of play, powering both of those up every single turn. This deck list gains stats from another of other places as well, such as recently buffed Dazzler, who's frequently a 2/6 or sometimes even a 2/8 if we're able to fill up the entire board, as well as Hawkeye, who when getting bounced in and out in combination with Bass setting his base power to 3, can often hit double-digit points worth of power on just a 1 energy play. This deck list is an absolute delight, and these games today are going to be a masterclass in things you should be doing to execute it correctly. If you enjoy what you see, be sure to snap that like button. For the rest of the day, though, have fun with my favorite deck in Marvel Snap. That the second dinner team wants to eventually buff up, and occasionally which content is running when will push the team towards which cards get buffed sooner. So yes, the bundle currently in the shop is likely part of the reason why they finally pulled the trigger on buffing Dazzler. But also at the same time, I do not think it is problematic that that is something that happened. I think that articulates my position on it. So yes, what you're kind of implying or talking about is true, but also that's fine. No, it's not a coincidence. Almost assuredly, Dazzler got moved up on the list of buffs in terms of timing because there's a bundle, but also that's fine. We have enough energy next turn for Falcon. So, Falcon here isn't just about, you're right that the energy on Falcon here is a little bit awkward next turn, but the other reason to Falcon this turn is they're a Killmonger deck, and I have to throw priority this turn. I could Forge Nico, and then I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. This is going to 22 over here with the Dazzler. So I'm going to 22, I'm going to 14 in the middle, and I'm going to +7, 12 on the left. Yeah, it's probably good enough to stay. Hey, look, chat. It's the Killmonger I played around. Got him. Sweet. This archetype has the highest amount of skill expression in Marvel Snap. To take my own horn and toot it vigorously on stream for you. There are so many small sequencing decisions that make or break the games that you play with it. Basically, every game you play with this type of deck, you will walk away from going, oh, there was something I could have done better, or oh, that broke in the way we needed it to. And so like just like think of how many different ways I could have sequenced this last turn, right? Like, there's just so many. Even turn 5 was crucial too, right? Just like understanding the matchup that I'm in and knowing that I need to try and not have priority going into the last turn. I'll play my cards out here proactively because I'm gonna be bouncing all these friendos back to my hand. And then DC's actually kind of great, huh? I don't know, there's just like, next turn I get to play these two into her. I'm gonna gamble on the right. If it ends up being a reasonable location for us, I'll snap next turn. But wait, I'm gonna play to the right and I'm gonna wait a turn to snap. I think that's fine, right? Because I'll be able to beast this next turn. Kind of tells my opponent why I'm snapping as well. It's a good show. I lose. Do I do this now, actually? Small mistake here. Nightcrawler, Jeff, Shuri. Just Red Skull. So this is 18. This is 26. This is 34. We're beating Taskmaster. We're beating Taskmaster. We're beating like zeros alongside it too, right? Or we're a little bit short of that. Forge into Dazzler, I think was beating a zero in the center, or were we one short? No, yeah, we were beating zero in the center too. I think that's a world record Raptor for me.
Victory.
Yeah, Dazzler just being a 2/6 here looks really good, right? The deck command is tied to the untap bot. Untap's been having some problems today. So, this is annoying, but I'm gonna beast all of these back to my hand so I can actually get into Crimson Cosmos here thing. I'll snap on the lockjaw going right. Oh, I did overfill my hand though. Puts this, and this back to my hand. So Hawkeye is going to be 11 next turn. I'm gonna go Forge into this, which puts me to 11 over here. I think Hawkeye needs to be in play to get his bonus, though, right? Actually, don't recall exactly how that works. We're gonna err on the side of that needing to be a thing. And then we do this. I think I need to hedge the center a little bit just in case they're Dracula high rolls. 1611. Leave in. Okay.
Victory.
Comes with your meal. Exactly correct. Fast. Falcon means I can play Hood out here at least. Play Bishop to the right just in case it ends up being a danger room. People complain because they think Second Dinner lowered the other rewards to added tickets. Yes, I agree people complain because they're not smart and don't understand the economy. It's just like the gold tickets inside of the reserves, right? Like, I get enough gold tickets every season. The gold tickets inside of the reserves are worthless to me, but also, like, they didn't replace valuable rewards with gold tickets. They merged other rewards in the exact same quantity into more slots and added the gold tickets as an extra. The only complaint is it kind of devalues Conquest because so many people have so many tickets, they start treating it like it doesn't matter. I mean, the treating it like it doesn't matter is something that happens either way. If you want to play competitively, Conquest is just not the competitive game mode. It's just like the blunt truth of it. That sounds good. I might not be able to throw priority here is potentially problematic. Losing in the center. Okay, Area Zabu's a weird combination. How big is this thing they're playing? Oh, they're this stack. Okay. What if I assume they Shang me on the right? They end up at 10 there. And then this gives me 13 here. This fills everywhere and gets Dazzler up, assuming that Danger Room lets all my things live, which is not likely. This beats Shang here, though. Shang plus Ghost Rider is what we're worried about. If any of these live, we beat Shang Ghost Rider. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Got him.
Victory.
I'll wait on Hawkeye, I think, without any bounce cards in hand. That's a piece of candy. So, this is a little thing, but it's a big thing. I'm playing Bast into the unknown location here. Anybody want to tell me why? What's the reason to play Bast right here? Angela is the reason we want to play Bast on the right. Angela is a card that needs a location with as many spots as possible to play into. And by playing Bast right into a location that might not give her more spots, I leave myself more options in these other locations into where it can be ideal to play Angela out to. We also get random locations that are beneficial for this to be played into, like Lake Hellas here, like we get super paid off in this instance, but it's because Angela is in my hand and these locations are both good to play Angela into that we play Bast right. And that's one of those things where, like, people always ask, like, okay, when do we play cards into the face down? It's just like, well, it's not a you always do this or never do this type thing, right? The answer is, well, it depends. All right, so I'm definitely playing Angela this turn. And then the question is, am I teeing Nico up to draw cards next turn? If I draw Hood or Forge, it's pretty good. Falcon too is honestly fine, but I could also just play the Mysterio out next turn and crack him. And if I end up playing the Mysterio out, I kind of don't want to play Nico middle. Although if I draw Beast, I'm going to want to have had Nico middle. That's close. It's close. I don't know where I want to put the Nico here. Oh, whenever I destroy returns with Valley. That's a really good shout, actually. I wasn't thinking about that. That might actually mean we eat the Dazzler. How do we feel about Eat the Dazzler? Nico eating Dazzler. I bet there's some Marvel fanfic out there about that one if you look hard enough. Scoreless Storm, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Holy, okay, so it's Forge, the Nico, and then it's Hawkeye, and then it's Mysterio, and then it's Kitty Pryde. And how many am I mid? I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, and I'm 15 middle. So I'm 15, 18, and then over here on the left, I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to 21, and then this is getting +4, so I'm going to 25. So we're 25, 15, 18, ship it. Let's see if we counted right. All right, and they -2'd us here, so we were at 18. We did it. They played one big card. Yep.
Victory.
I thought it was too much when it went up for me. Yeah, that was what I heard from a lot of people. I heard from a lot of people that they canceled when it went up for me. And I can't say I blame them. Oh, this seems absurd. So we get to go Falcon, and then we'll go Hawkeye Kitty into Kitty Beast. I'm gonna be greedy and say no. I need the Wolverine to not go, right? Perfect. Do we retain priority now? So this lets me play around Killmonger this turn now. Because I get to go Kitty into Beast. Think I snap at this point? Isn't he pretty, chat? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Rats. Really hoping for Killmonger here.
Enough said, bub.
It's a shame we don't have the copy mode on Nico this turn. Cool. And we dodged Prior. I didn't play Dazzler left because, again, I need to make sure I don't have priority going into the last turn. So this is one of those. I just need to make sure getting Killmongered is not an option. Am I? 10, 16, 15? 10, 16. Oh, 21, 25. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I think this is right. Yeah, I was miscounting. I said 10, 16, 15. It's 10, 16, 21. Counting and stuff. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.